In this first part of the WorldCat Discovery tutorial, I'm going to cover, first off, what Discovery does, and secondly, how to do a very basic search. I'm going to do other Discovery System tutorials. I'm going to go over the advanced search in part 2, and for interlibrary loan, I'll be going over the PAL share and interlibrary loan options in a third one that kind of discusses what interlibrary loan is, what PAL share is, and how to do it through the Discovery system. But we're going to start with a basic search. Now what WorldCat Discovery does, here it says finds books, DVDs, CDs, etc. But it goes beyond that. It goes beyond what we physically own and includes also what we have access to electronically. So it will search things like EBSCOhost and Gale at the same time. And probably the best way to do this is to just show you. And I'm going to use a very broad topic, Indiana. Okay, so this has searched all the libraries worldwide, but because it is our system and it knows that it is our system, it is bumping the Ancilla College stuff, the things that we have access to specifically, to the front. And it'll always do that. But if you ever want to or need to limit it just to Ancilla College stuff, you can do this. Here's the PALNI partner libraries. This is where PAL share, if we don't have something, we can borrow it from another library. And these two, the Indiana Library and the PALNI partner libraries, I'll get into that with the PAL share and interlibrary loan videos later. Right now, let's focus on what Ancilla does have. This content box will let you narrow your choices to things that are full text and peer-reviewed. This is mostly for, obviously, the electronic resources rather than the print. The Outdoor Indiana, as you can see, is a periodical, and we have several of them. We have a bunch in storage. This is a print periodical. We have several books and things. If you were interested in something, this one's actually on 5th floor storage, so this is a storage book, but it gives us our call number there. It tells us it's available, which means you can check it out. If there's something that you really want, you can ask us about where to find it on the shelf. If you want to narrow it down by format, you can do that to the left here. You can see right now everything is checked for all formats, so it's bringing up everything. But if we wanted, for instance, an article, we simply click there. It searches again, and it comes up with an article. This is sporting news, so we can click on View Online. And it took us right into EBSCOhost, as you can see. So here's the full text. And of course, once you're in EBSCOhost, you can do pretty much everything that you may know how to do in EBSCOhost, like email the citation and the full text to yourself, and there's the Cite button. So it takes you right to the EBSCOhost article. So if we didn't want the articles, but we wanted, and it goes back to the all formats if you don't tell it anything. But say we wanted a DVD, so we could click on the DVD and say, oh, here we go. And you could see this one's available. You can cite materials. In APA or MLA, you simply click which one you want, copy and paste. So that's the format and how to use the physical and the links. You have some other things down here that I'm just going to point out. I'm not going to go into it too much, but there's databases, there's author, and there are the years. You can do the last 5, the last 10, the last 25, or a custom year range. So if you're looking for those peer-reviewed articles that are within a certain time frame, like 3 years, as a nursing student, that's very important. You can set it up by clicking back up at the content where it said scholarly, peer-reviewed, and full text, and then you could add your date range. And then you can also browse by topics and language. That is the basics of WorldCat Discovery. In part 2, I will go through the advanced search. If you know you're looking for specific formats, if you know you're looking for a specific title, there's a way to set it up so that you get exactly what you want, and that would be in the advanced search. Also, again, don't forget that you might want to look at the PalShare interlibrary loan tutorials, and good luck with your research.